Across the DC universe exists the most powerful police force ever created, the Green Lantern Corps. Warriors chosen by pure willpower, capable of creating anything they imagine. Some became legendary heroes. Some became terrifying villains. And some gained enough power to challenge gods themselves. From Hal Jordan to Sinestro, these are the greatest Green Lanterns in DC history. Hal Jordan is the most famous Green Lantern ever. Before the Ring chose him, he was a fearless test pilot known for taking impossible risks. Everything changed when the alien Abensur crashed on Earth. His power ring searched for someone with incredible willpower and selected Hal Jordan. With the ring, Hal could create massive weapons, energy constructs, jets, shields, and almost anything he imagined. But his greatest strength was always his determination. Hal quickly became one of the strongest lanterns in the universe, defeating cosmic threats and protecting entire galaxies. But tragedy changed everything. After Coast City was destroyed, Hal completely lost control. Consumed by grief, he became Parallax, one of the most dangerous villains in DC history. As Parallax, he destroyed lanterns, killed guardians, and nearly rewrote reality itself. Eventually, Hal redeemed himself and returned as Earth's greatest Green Lantern. John Stewart became one of the most respected lanterns ever because of his discipline and intelligence. Unlike Hal Jordan, John was a former Marine and architect. His military training made him calm under pressure and extremely strategic in battle. What makes John unique is how detailed his constructs are. Every weapon, vehicle, or shield he creates has actual engineering behind it, making them harder to destroy. Over time, John became one of the greatest leaders in the Green Lantern Corps. But his story also carries massive guilt. One mistake led to the destruction of an entire planet, killing billions of people. That tragedy haunted him for years. Despite everything, John continued protecting the universe and became iconic for many fans through the Justice League animated series. Gardner is easily the most reckless Green Lantern. He's arrogant, aggressive, loud, and constantly starting fights with everyone around him, especially Batman and Hal Jordan. But that same fearlessness makes him extremely dangerous in combat. Unlike most lanterns, Guy charges directly into battle without hesitation. Over the years, he used multiple powers, including Green Lantern rings, Red Lantern rage powers, and even alien abilities from the Voldarians. Many heroes find him unbearable, but nobody questions his courage. Gardner is pure chaos with a power ring. Kyle Rayner became the last Green Lantern after Hal Jordan destroyed the Corps as Parallax. Unlike previous lanterns, Kyle was an artist, which completely changed the way he used his powers. His constructs were far more creative and unpredictable, including giant monsters, anime-style weapons, dragons, and cosmic structures. Eventually, Kyle evolved far beyond a normal Green Lantern. He mastered every emotional spectrum: power, willpower, fear, rage, hope, compassion, and love. That transformation turned him into the White Lantern, one of the strongest beings in DC history. At his peak, Kyle possessed near godlike power. Jessica Cruz became one of DC's most unique lanterns because she constantly struggled with anxiety and fear. At one point, she could barely leave her own house. That's what made her story so powerful. Green Lantern rings choose people capable of overcoming fear, and Jessica fought her fear every single day. Instead of being fearless, Jessica showed what real courage actually looks like, continuing to fight while terrified. Fans connected deeply with her emotional journey, and over time she became one of Earth's strongest lanterns. Simon Bez became a Green Lantern during one of the darkest periods in his life. Wrongfully suspected of terrorism, Simon struggled with anger and distrust from the world around him. But the ring saw incredible potential inside him. Unlike most lanterns, Simon mixes Green Lantern abilities with street-level tactics and firearms, making his fighting style far more unpredictable. Despite criticism from other heroes, Simon repeatedly proved himself during universe-level threats. Alan Scott was the original Green Lantern long before Hal Jordan existed. But unlike the others, his powers were magical instead of cosmic. His ring came from the mystical star heart rather than the Green Lantern core. Because of that, Alan could do things normal lanterns couldn't. As one of DC's oldest heroes, Alan helped create the legacy that every Green Lantern follows today. Before becoming one of DC's greatest villains, Sinestro was actually the greatest Green Lantern alive. He even trained Hal Jordan. But Sinestro believed fear was more effective than willpower when it came to controlling the universe. Eventually, the Guardians discovered he ruled his planet through terror and banished him from the core. That led to the creation of the Yellow Lantern Corps, powered entirely by fear. Sinestro became Hal Jordan's greatest enemy and one of DC's smartest villains. What makes him terrifying is that he truly believes he's saving the universe. The Green Lantern Corps protects the entire universe. Thousands of lanterns patrol different sectors across space, each chosen for extraordinary willpower. At the center of the Corps are the Guardians of the Universe, ancient beings from the planet Oi who created the rings and the laws every lantern follows. But over time, many lanterns started questioning the Guardians. Some believed they had become too controlling. Others blamed them for creating massive disasters across the universe. Eventually, this led to enormous wars between different Lantern Corps, including the Yellow Lanterns, Red Lanterns, Blue Lanterns, and the terrifying Black Lanterns powered by death itself. These conflicts nearly destroyed reality multiple times. So who is the strongest Green Lantern ever? John Stewart may be the best leader. Kyle Rayner became the godlike White Lantern. Sinestro mastered fear itself. Jessica Cruz showed incredible courage. But many fans still believe Hal Jordan is the greatest of them all. So now the question is simple. Who is your favorite Green Lantern?